That's the same thing with dude that's been coming in my chat. The I think he Russian.
Yeah, the dude from Russia.
He
Yeah.
don't even know English like that, and bro pull up damn near every time, bro. Like I
Mm-hmm.
even did a morning stream this morning. You know, my last couple of streams when he came around have been
Yeah.
the night, and he's been still coming around, bro.
And that's the thing. Like I be so like me
And
being a mod in your
he don't
chat.
even understand what I'm saying half the time, basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Me being a mod in your chat, like I try my best to try and translate. Um, cause like I know for a fact you can't do the shit obviously because you playing the game and you making your content.
Yeah, to
But like,
translate every time. Yeah.
yeah, so like I'll translate what he's saying and then respond back to him to let him know like what's going on or like what you said or something like that. That's why when we was going back and forth in your chat that one day, he was
Yeah.
like, I don't know what y'all talking about, but I'm sure he getting you right. I'm like, yeah, I'm sitting here like trying to make sure that he
Yeah.
understand what's going on and what you saying and all that stuff. Cause like you can't just cater to one side of your community that's only like
It ain't
what
even
from one
that, bro. Like
area.
you can't treat yourself small. Like
Yeah.
people gotta stop doing that. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna happen, bro. What you think be going on with these other people's streams? Like these other people's streams. Like think about it. When I got into R6 and like one of my favorite teams in R6 like history is a Russian team.
Right.
I don't know what they be saying, but I definitely be in bro chat. And I like you gotta think big for yourself. Like you can't be on that small shit.
Shit, one of my favorite Street Fighter players, Daigo. Daigo's from Japan. He
That's what
don't
I'm saying.
I
Don't
about to
know
say he
what the
don't
hell
speak
going
fluent
on, but
English
I'm
all the
here.
time. Like he can speak English, but his English is very broken. But when he be streaming, he talks in his native language. He speaks Japanese. And I be in there and I be sitting there fucking typing in chat, letting him know, like, hey man, I support you. I love watching you play. Like I love watching you compete and all that stuff. And he has English mods and English viewers in his chat that understand Japanese as well. So like they'll be translating to me, letting me know what he's saying. It's just like, yeah, like I fuck with it. And that's the dope aspect about being a content creator is like it's a global thing. It's not like you stuck in one area where it's like, yeah, everybody in your chat speaks English. Like you might have a Russian one day, you might have a Japanese person another day. Shit, and I had people come from Spain. I've had people from Brazil come in chat and say something, and I think that's really dope because like you reaching or people are getting your content out and they're finding you and they're taking time out of their day to actually interact with you compared to just like, oh well, he doesn't speak the language that I speak, so I'm just gonna skip over him. Because I've been guilty of that in the past. I've definitely been guilty of that in the past, where it's like I'll run into a streamer that speaks Spanish, and it's like I don't understand what he's saying, so I'm not gonna watch him. But then I had to break out of that mentality and that mindset, and I started actually taking the time to just sit there and like actually watch their gameplay. And it'll be a lot of dope ass players in these different countries too, and it's like you missing out on that good content because you being closed minded and you're not trying to step outside of your comfort box. And I feel like that's what a lot of streamers have to do in order to grow is to step outside of your comfort box to the fact where you can just pull up to anybody's stream and be able to hold convo or entertain their chat or like just do anything that you have to do in this streaming community to be able to survive basically.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like get into it. You know, like you'll be okay. The world ain't gonna end. I'll tell you that right now.
Exactly.
You gonna be good. Like don't even trip about it. Even if you do embarrass yourself, it's alright, man.
Exactly. And it's like it's not the end of the world if you and one streamer don't click. Like it's so many other streamers out here in the
So
world.
many other streamers.
So many other dope ass streamers out here in the world where it's like, okay, maybe y'all don't get along, but like y'all still respect each other. Or you don't even gotta respect them. You just don't have to interact with them. Like you can choose to not interact and be tied in to dealing with another streamer to the fact where it's shit, I don't even know how many fucking streamers it is on Twitch right now. But it's so
I
many.
was just about to add on to that, right quick. They
Mhm.
I read recently that if you average, I can't remember if it was more than 5 viewers or more than 10 viewers,
It's
but if
five.
you're in the yeah, you're in like the
Yeah,
five, like what the top 10% of streamers on Twitch.
exactly.
So like the number's not even big, bro.
Mm-hmm. Because a lot of people that just starting out streaming, they don't know how the platform works, and they don't understand what you have to do to actually like grow your numbers. And even still, me now, like I don't average a lot of viewers, every stream, but I take note of what I do right and what I do wrong, and I try and kind of, or I kind of try to work on that to improve my content every single time because I don't want to be that streamer that gets complacent and it's just like, oh well, he been doing the same thing for years now, like he kind of boring now, or he's not that entertaining if like this your millionth time fucking watching him. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
I try and change up every so often to keep people on their toes because it's like that's just the nature of being a content creator. You can't stay stagnant. It's always a new trend. It's always a new game coming out. It's always like something new. So you just got to keep revolving with
That's
the
why I try
times.
everything now. Shit, on my channel, I would never play Roblox. I got two YouTube videos of fucking Roblox. I'm
Exactly.
willing to make even more. I want to do no scary maps for real, for real. I really want to do a lot of scary map content because that shit, I like that shit because it's actually fun. But aside from that, it actually works too. Because
Bro, you would have never
like
caught
you
me
just
playing a
said,
horror game on Steam or like on stream or whatever, but fucking my girl, she got me getting ready to play this horror game with her this weekend for her or for her channel or whatever. And she wanted to make a YouTube video out of it. I was like, shit, I don't really fuck with horror games like that, but I'll play with you just because it's content and I
that's
want
what
to
I do.
expand my horizons. It's like I can't be closed minded and be like, oh yeah, I don't fuck with horror games, so I can't play that. Like if it's something new, I want to try it out.
Exactly. Long story short, man, you gotta go for it.
Hey man, you gotta expand your horizons in this shit. You can't stick. You can't be a one man show when it comes to like certain games. Like I know it works out for certain people. Like certain people only play Apex, or certain people only
Yeah, I'm
play
gonna keep it
like
100 with you. Lately, I haven't even been in people's streams because of that. Like,
that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
tired of seeing fucking, and I ain't talking about nobody, but
And-
I'm just tired of seeing like fucking paternity court in Apex, and
nah,
a lot of
facts.
people do that shit, bro. Like, what is
Facts.
this? Like,
I
if I
definitely
wanted
feel
to
that.
watch that shit, first of all, I could have just. Why am I even on Twitch?
Hmm.
Like I could have just been in the crib watching fucking paternity court, and I don't even like watching that shit anyways. First of all, so I'm not even about to be in here watching it with y'all. Keep it a buck
Nah.
50 with you. Not
Like
about
if
to
you
be in
gonna,
here.
I feel like if you gonna do stuff like that, like change it up. Like okay, you might watch Paternity Court one time, and then next day you watching Judge Joe Brown or some shit, or you watching
Like
fucking
switch it up,
yeah.
bro.
Like
Like every
you
day
gotta
on this
keep the
channel, we about to be watching paternity court.
you
Like
gotta
no
keep your
sir, I'm about
community
to
on
leave.
their toes, man. You can't just be like a one man show.
Yeah, one trick pony. Goddamn it,
Hmm.
fuck gosh. Like come on now, come up with something new, shit.
Nah, man, I definitely feel that though, and that's precisely why I stopped. Cause like I know when you first met me, like the only game that I was streaming every day was Apex, cause that was the wave. Like everybody was playing Apex all day, every day. But then after a while, I came to realization. I'm like, to be honest, I mean, I like Apex, but I like to play other games too, and I usually played other games off stream. I'm like, I know I can make some really good content playing these other games that like a lot of people might not know about or they might not be into.
Yep.
And like I know back on Mixer, I was notorious for being a variety streamer. Shit, I used to play Star Wars. I used to fucking play 2K. Then the next day I'll be on Warzone. Then the next day after that we playing fucking oh what's the name of that game? Jump Force. We fighting on Jump Force. Like we playing all types of games every day because it's like we want to change it up or we wanted to play something different. But like once Apex had me in a chokehold, I was stuck on that shit for like at least a good year and a half. And then I realized I was like, damn, like this is really the only game that I stream every day, and it's really like it grew my community. Don't get me wrong, Apex playing Apex grew my community a lot. Like that was my main game that like brought
Yeah,
me up
like the
to where I'm
streaming
at right now.
community type shit.
Right. But I feel like I could touch other communities as well and still be able to like bounce between each one. Cause like even I think shit, the last time we played Apex for that Z League tourney, I had the most viewers, most concurrent viewers for that stream compared to how it was when we usually play Siege or if we play fucking like any other indie game that we find, like Who's Your Daddy or anything like that, Fall
Yeah.
Guys, whatever it be. Like it's like I know for a fact Apex has been like the milestone in my career as being a content creator where it kind of pushed me to the next level and it brought me out of my shell. But I don't want that to be the only thing that I'm known for as well because I'm big into shooters and I'm big into fighting games. Like those are my two main categories where I know I thrive the most in and I enjoy it the most. So I just don't want to be tied to one specific game for both of those categories.
Yeah, and I was gonna say that. I was about to say shit. You never know. It might just be all part of the plan, man. You know, like just because you didn't grow in this one game all the time, it might be it's another plan for you. You know, like
Yep.
maybe you won't supposed to meant to grow in that game. Because one thing about it, and this the shit, bro. When it comes to people not treating us like humans, when it comes to this streaming shit or just being a content creator in general,
Mm-hmm.
man, you stream another game, motherfuckers gonna be like, man, what the fuck is this, y'all?
Oh God.
Like, what is this, bro? Like, we about to leave if you don't get on Apex right now.
Nah,
Like,
that's facts though.
shit. At this point, it's like that's why I said like you gotta look at the bad. Like, hey, it's just more room for good now.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I look at it. So you never know.
And
Like you
that's
said, you wanted to get into the FGC shit, but imagine how hard it would have been if you already had grown to where you wanted to get
mm-hmm.
off of Apex. Cause now they like, oh, this motherfucker on such and such. What the hell is this? Like, we don't play fighting games. We literally play shooters. So and coming from me, that says a lot too. Cause remember, I got into it. Even I'm getting into it, and you know me, I don't quit to play a shooter, but
Yeah.
this FGC shit is new to me.
But like that's the
This is
thing.
new.
It's like it's different communities, but it's you find the fun in each community that you involve yourself in. So like even now with me just picking up Valorant, like I only be playing that shit for this week. Like I just picked that shit up this week, but I've
Yeah.
already met a whole bunch of different creators and like they followed me on social medias. They've been hitting me up and like, yo, like you play Valorant now? Oh, word? Okay, bet, let's play. Or let me teach you a couple things. Or like next time that you stream, I'll be in there. So it's like that's the that's the thing that I want to kind of pass on to like other people, especially newer streamers, where it's like you don't have to be tied to one game to be successful in this shit. Like you can honestly pick up any game and you're gonna find people that are willing to network with you and like play with you and all this stuff. And that's just you building your community as a whole. I don't want you to it's like so this is the scope of a motherfucker that's like playing Apex, but then it's like once they branch out, that scope gets bigger and bigger each time because it's
You
like,
remember that's what I was telling you.
yeah,
I was like, yeah, I understand that you like playing Apex, whatever. And I got this from was it Eagle Garrett? I don't think I'm not sure if it was Eagle Garrett. It was either Eagle Garrett or this other. I think it's Think Media. They do was it Think Media? I want to get it right because he definitely be dropping some gems on his YouTube channel.
mm-hmm,
I'm gonna look as I talk about it, but he was basically saying how like yeah, it's cool and all that you're playing a game that you love,
right,
but if you're actually trying to grow playing that game constantly, especially if it's a huge game, you're all the way on the like 36 page of Twitch, bro, and not a
exactly,
lot of people are scrolling down there.
exactly, and that's something else that I realized with playing with Apex is like that game is so saturated with content creators for that
Yep.
specific game. And it's
So
like
I was telling you,
even
I was like, you got to branch out and get into these other games, bro.
yep,
So then that way you can grow off of those games.
mm-hmm. And that's shit. That's how I found that one dude that I rated that night for Street Fighter. If I wouldn't have never started playing fighting games again, I
You
probably
talking
would
about
have.
easy?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
ain't
yeah.
talking about games.
No, no, no. The
The Gill?
yeah. If
Yeah,
I wouldn't
I was
have
just about to bring him up because I followed him on everything. Like I said, and if you would have never did that, I would have never been in your stream to even go to that raid.
exactly.
And
So it's
like I
like,
said, I definitely don't be in fighting games, so I definitely wouldn't have met him that way.
but it's dope because I met somebody new that likes the same type of game that I like for a whole different genre, and we connected from talking in chat for just that little bit of time that I had rated him or whatever. And like now, it's like every time he goes live, I'll make sure I at least pull up a tab and I watch for a little bit. I might chat in his stream a little bit, but it's like I'm watching somebody that's at a high fucking skill level for a completely different game that I actually enjoy to watch, and it makes me want to go harder for making my content and getting better at the game that I just picked up.
Like, bro made me spend money. Like,
Exactly,
dead
that's what I'm
ass.
saying. Like,
Stayed up, bro. I stayed up that whole night thinking about that shit, and I bought Street Fighter that morning. I was still up, bro. From I want to say I bought it like 5 o'clock in the morning, bro. Like I was up just watching him play, cause even when you went and got off, he was still streaming,
exactly.
and I was watching him. I was like, bro, I'm about to buy this shit.
But like that's the thing.
I
So
never
like
played
even
Street Fighter, bro. So I'm like, I'm in here sitting here getting my ass whooped, but I'm like, fuck it.
like the shit, it just makes it fun though, cause it's like yeah, I might be assing this shit right now, but it like if I actually put my time into this shit and I practice, like I could get good.
Over for folks.
That's what I'm saying.
Gonna turn
And
up.
it's stuff like that because even now there was a new fighting game that just dropped recently called DNF Duel.
DNF.
Yeah,
That shit look cool as hell too.
DNF
Like since you
Duel.
done
It's the
got into
anime
this
2D
game shit, bro,
fighter.
that shit look cool as hell.
And I watch all my favorite FGC players. I was watching Punk play it the other day. I was watching Jay Wong play it. I was watching Hook
Mm-hmm.
Gang God. He was playing it. Kizzy was playing it. Like every all the top FGC players were playing it. And I was just making my rounds, like watching them play and watching how they play styles are. Cause everybody plays a different character. They all got different play styles, but it's like you kind of get the concept of how you would want to play the game if you picked it up. And it's like, damn, that shit making me want to buy the game my damn self and start getting into it. And it's like, fuck. Cause like I know that, so I know they got it on PlayStation for sure, and I believe they got it on PC as well. So I might end up just picking it up on PlayStation so that way I can play with all the PS homies. But like shit like that is definitely something that I like running into because it's like no matter what game it was, even with ESO is a fucking free to play as MMO. Motherfuckers like that game old as shit. It's old as shit now. It's been out for at least like a little bit over 10 years.
Motherfucker play that shit to death. They
Bro,
still, matter of fact, I think they got some new update coming out for that
yeah,
shit
they got a new
later on
expansion
in the
coming
year,
out.
right? Yeah,
I think it's High Owl or something like that.
yeah, High Rise or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but like my homie, he's a really big known player in that community. Like he streams for it and everything. And they actually shout out to him, Shinobi PvP. I don't know if y'all follow him on Twitch, but if y'all don't, make sure y'all follow the homie. He's fucking goated at that game. I watched him play on PC and shit. But the motherfucker is fucking crazy at this game. And he told me he's like, yeah, bro, I've been playing ESO like since it dropped or whatever. Like, if you ever want to pick it up, let me know, and I'll teach you everything that I know. I'll teach you how to build your character and all that stuff, make them goated and all that shit. And I was like, all right, bet. I picked it up one day and I enjoyed the game. Like it's not something that I figured I would enjoy because it's like an online PvP and PvE type game. And I mean, I like MMOs and shit like that, but that's not something that I would play on stream. But like, even had me considering like playing that shit on stream one day. We're just like, I get a group of the homies and we out there fucking slaying shit in the fucking forest with wizards and goddamn blood elves and shit like that. Like we out there just having fun.
I
But
love games like that. I hate to interrupt you, but I just gotta put that out there. Like, can we get more games with these mythical beasts and shit like that?
hey,
Like, bro, I
Diablo
love that
4.
shit.
Diablo 4 is dropping soon, bro. It's
I
dropping next
love that
year.
shit.
Diablo 4. Hey, listen, we have to hop on that shit. Like,
Best believe I'm on the
cause
lookout
I
because like,
bro, my
I
girl,
need
she
to
got
get
me
this
into
shit.
playing Diablo again because we had downloaded Diablo 3.
Mm-hmm.
And when I tell you I had the most fun I ever had on a fucking game like that ever, bro. Like, and the game is pretty long too. Like, it got a nice little storyline to it. And like, I've played previous Diablo games before, but she got me into playing it again, and like I dead ass was like fiending to play that shit every night when I was deployed. That would be our little thing. Like every night when I get off work, we would play Diablo for like an hour or two, and that shit was so much fun. So I'm like, I know if I got all the homies on this shit, on top of having her,
Definitely did be fun.
bro, that shit'd be lit. That shit would be lit.
Homeboy I just met got me into Diablo. I've been playing Diablo. I think it's called Immortal. Let me check right quick.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
Diablo
Diablo
Immortal. I've
three.
been playing that shit on mobile.
Okay.
And and I just met him. I met him through another bit content creator that I just finally actually got to like basically become friends with,
Mm-hmm.
which was also dope. And he was like, I'm playing Diablo 3 on my phone. I was like, yeah, I was basically telling him like I never been into the game because I just never, it was just not my cup of tea. Like I just never, like I always seen the what do you call it, like the eagle vision, like the eagle view of that game,
Mm-hmm.
and I just never did it. I never fucked with it.
Yeah, so like that's the one thing that like people when it comes to like the way the game looks and then like the aspect of making builds and learning how to like play certain characters and shit like that. Like people don't understand that. They don't want to they want instant gratification. They don't want to take the time to learn how the game works and shit like that. But like once you actually learn how shit works in games like that, shit is very enjoyable. Like and it gives you so many different paths as far as to like create a really good character because you can have a good character for any class. It all just depends on how you build that character. Um, and that's what I learned when I was like when I did this recent playthrough of Diablo, which I wish I could have streamed that shit. But basically, I had picked a necromancer, and
Yeah, I made a monk.
yeah, the necromancer is like you can use dead souls and shit or dead bodies to do like ghosts of like armies and shit like that and have like
Yeah, like reincarnate him,
yeah,
kind of
pretty
like
much.
I forgot his name.
But
Hercules.
the fucking class was bro, the class was OP. Like I could literally summon up to I think it was like up to like 10 or 15 minions and send them bitches and
Mm-hmm.
start fighting for me while I'm already fighting too. And my character did so much damage. It's just like I didn't even need my minions, but he taking out all the smaller characters while I'm sitting there fighting the boss. And the shit was so much fun. I'm like, damn, I'm really invested into this game that I would have never fucking thought I would be playing. So it's like it's small shit like that that like pulls you into games like that. And I wish we had more games because like another game that I used to play that was similar to Diablo was Guild Wars. I don't know if you ever heard of Guild Wars, but
I don't think I ever heard of that.
Guild Wars 1 and 2 when that first dropped, like I was on that heavy, and it's kind of it kind of gives you like a World of Warcraft type vibe, but it's more so like on the darker side of World of Warcraft if that makes sense. And it's it's a hell of a game, bro. Like if you ever get a chance to check it out, even if you want to download it one day and fucking try and play it or
Trust me, I'm
whatever,
at the point where I'm willing to learn all types of shit.
I would say yeah, bro.
Everything, trying
Like
shit.
I'm finna make a whole list of games actually that I want to like go back and actually fucking play because
That's kind of been like my little thing with this streaming shit too. Like
mm-hmm
it's draining, but lately I've been getting on there like damn near every day, and I just been trying games. Whether it's a morning stream, a late stream, I just been getting up there trying shit.
mm-hmm
That's really what it's been.
and like I think with us it's like it makes it so much easier because it's like we both be down to fucking play any game. Like it makes it so easy to pick a category because it's like, okay, well, shit, man, I found this goddamn this fighting game that might look cool and be like, all right, bet, fuck it, let's try it. Or I done found this shooting game or this fucking battle royale or this fucking indie game. And it's like, all right, bet, like let's see what it's talking about. But if you try and do that with like some other creator that is strictly like a certain genre, then they be like, nah, I ain't really fucking with that. Pretty much, they like, yeah, I don't know about all that. Like, I ain't into those type of games. I'm like, damn, bro, like you supposed to be a gamer, but you stuck to one genre,
Like, are you really like? That's a big question right there.
right? Are
Like,
you really a gamer if you're
are
not
you really
playing
a
any
gamer
other
if
genre?
you're not playing multiple? Like, shit. Hey, I can tell you right now, bro. When I was in middle school, I remember very vividly. I played COD during the day. It started getting a little late. My ass over there on Minecraft going crazy in the caves.
No,
And then
so
I'll stay up all night playing 2K, playing my part. I play
listen,
that shit till about 3, and if we still on, I'll play Minecraft too. I still play Minecraft now. Shit, ain't no
listen,
change my
bro.
game, goddamn.
Middle school and high school days, bro. I had a daily routine for the games that I played. So I would wake up in the morning like right before school, and I would be sitting there. I would be playing Minecraft. This was high school. I would be playing my Minecraft, and then go to school, get off from school, and goddamn, I load up COD, play COD for a couple hours. Then once we got tired of playing COD, it's like, all right, cool, hop on Tekken Tag 2. We on that bitch running lobbies all fucking night. Soon as everybody done playing Tekken, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm finna load up something else. I fuck around and hop on goddamn like a Crackdown or some shit like that, and just be sitting there playing Crackdown all night. Like, is I don't know, bro. It was so many fucking different types of games you could play back then. It was just so enjoyable, but like now, it don't even make a difference. Like everything pretty
They
much the
don't
same.
drop that many games nowadays, bro.
Yeah.
Like back then, there were so many shooters to play. Like I said earlier, like if Medal of Honor come back, they they have like all of these like small companies that used to be back out here. They have a chance. Even
Mm-hmm.
I can honestly, bro. I feel like if SOCOM dropped another title, they could definitely
Bro,
go.
oh my god, I said the same thing. The other
If
fucking
Saints Row drop
like
a if Saints Row drop a perfect title with none like all that other bullshit that they be doing, they know what I'm talking
they
about.
actually about to drop another Saints Row pretty
Yeah,
soon.
but is it because I know I looked at the map and I don't think it's the same map.
Nah, it ain't the same map,
It's a
but
whole new like so it's like if they gonna be on that bullshit again and they just gonna wait for GTA to drop another game and then all their people get taken away or
I
because
don't
think
know.
about it really GTA got a trump card. Only
Yeah.
thing they don't have is crossplay, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that, they can fuck them up.
Yeah, that's pretty true. That's
So they
that's
can wait
facts.
all they want and finally come out with a good game. They gonna goddamn Uno reverse card their ass and drop that damn crossplay and
They're
motherfuckers
gonna
gonna get
activate
right
that
back on.
trap card and be like, yeah, hold on,
Hey,
motherfucker.
activate that spell trap card on attack, run that defense and steal a card. Oh yes, sir. They using that grade shift card.
Oh
Uh
god.
huh.